bases loaded and nobody out, and we got the heart of the order up, and we just don't get it done. And again, hats off to McElvain. He got better in that situation, and we could have just packed it in right there with the way that we lost last night. We had some opportunities and didn't get it done. And you could feel it, maybe a little bit of a stressful situation in the dugout, just guys pressing a little bit. But when you've got older players, they don't do it very much. So we always talk about just turning the page and getting ready for your next at bat. And if you have a bad at bat, so what? You're going to have another one. And all those guys came back around. All those guys had big at bats. And Connor, Tate, and Fernando were outstanding. And just a really, really big one for us.
You mentioned not getting that crooked number yesterday. To get it in the seventh inning today, kind of made up for it, didn't it?
Yeah, a lot of 2-out hits.
Yeah.
A lot of big hits for us right there, and just good at bat after good at bat. I thought guys really grinded it out. We got deep in that bullpen, and the bullpen's really talented over there, and we got deep into their bullpen. And it's going to be a challenge tomorrow because they've got a lot of good arms over there, and they got a really good kid starting for them. So we'll just, Liam Sullivan needs to have a good start, and we've got Jaden and Jack and Pearson, and I think Marsh can probably go back out there. We talked about not pitching him in the ninth, but he was so good in the eighth, and I think he was so pumped up in the eighth that might have affected him in the ninth a little bit. But good to see Max DeYoung finish it up for us, and I think both teams are in pretty good shape pitching-wise in the bullpen tomorrow. It should be a lot of fun.
I can get back to Fernando just real quick. I mean, the job he does as a catcher, kind of speaks for itself. But when you get somebody like that swinging the bat like that in a 9-hole, man, that's just an extra special bonus.
He's really been swinging it well the last few weeks and hitting a lot of barrels and getting some walks. And he's a tough out because he can hit the ball the other way, hit the opposite field a home run, and hits the ball off the batter's eye. So it's fun to watch him catch. He's really good defensively back there, and he's been throwing a lot better too. The first few weeks of the season he wasn't throwing very well, but here the last 6 weeks or so, I think he's been really, really good defensively and throwing the ball well. But the bat coming around and now being a run producer, and you get that in the 9-hole, you can't ask for any more than that.
Jonathan does such a good job of grinding through games. We may not have his best stuff. It's like the second or third time I've seen him this year. He just finds a way to get it done, get through it.
Yeah, I mean, after he gave up the home run, we're down 4-1, and I think they only had 3 base runners after that. One of them was an infield single that hit third base. So he got better when we got behind, and we won that game because he went back out there for the 7th.
Yeah.
He won it. He was at that pitch count, and we kind of looked at him when he came off. And he goes, "I'm going back out."
I'm about to say.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's what I wanted to hear, and he went back out there and put up a 0, and I thought that won the game for us. Putting a 0 up in the 7th inning allowed us to have some momentum, and that's when we put up the 8th spot.
All right.